LA Chevelle's coming at it on the outside. Eye of the Storm just in front. It's hanging on. Eye of the Storm. Eye of the Storm a neck to LA Chevelle. Close up in third place is More Action, followed by Rancho's Vanity. Further back, Kinder Girl, LC Elma. Next to finish, Border Rain, followed further back in the field by Top Agent. Then Proud Advancer, and they were followed home by Dugan Castle. Mr. Smith behind them, Pan Gary Skidoo, Goal Time, and last of all, Anala Witness. Well, it was cruising. It was under pressure in the last little bit. Although Neville Wilson didn't go for the whip at any stage, he was just hands and heels, as you see there in the final stages, and rode a very confident race on that horse, who's pretty good, and he'll improve on that. There he is, just hands and heels, Nifty Wilson on Eye of the Storm. Now LA Chevelle is throwing it a challenge, and More Action came into the picture very quickly at that point. That's the stablemate of Eye of the Storm, but there he is, still hands and heels. LA Chevelle under a ton of pressure, and More Action in third place as they go to the post. He's still just hands and heels and Eye of the Storm, and this good horse has responded to score by about a neck on the line with More Action in third place. All placings after the running of the North East Western Victoria Challenge Final. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Eye of the Storm makes it 5 of 6. Congratulations to the owners.
They're racing now. Near the inside, Darbas began okay. Sonata actually beat them out, and Broan going forward in the early stages. Danamora up into a prominent spot. Starmaker just behind them. Eastern Star coming across from out wide, and so is Private Label. They charge down the straight the first time. Sonata on the inside leads narrowly. Eastern Star the middle. Private Label 3 deep on the turn out of the straight. Danamora next. He's back on track as over on the inside. Broan 6th in the centre. Starmaker 7th on the inside of Sir Stensible, followed by Darbas, and now Mr. Navigator. Drifting back is Fine Spy with Rover. Well back in the field is Just a Tick, and then French Resort. Reasons is second last on the outside of Lord Siri. Private Label takes over 1,400 metres out. Leads by a head. Second Eastern Star, and third Sonata. She's dropping in behind them now. He's back on track as fourth on the inside of Danamora, followed by Starmaker. He's beautifully placed, running 6th on the rails on the inside of Broan. Then Sustensible, and Darbas following up behind Starmaker. Rover is next on the inside of our Mr. Navigator. A gap of 2 lengths to French Resort, followed by Fine Spy, Just a Tick. Then Reasons, who's back second last, 15 lengths off the pace. And Lord Series last of all, 1,000 metres left to go. And Eastern Star has pulled his way to the lead. He's pulling the jockey out of the saddle. Eastern Star leads by a length second. Sonata the outside. Private Label is one away third. Then he's back on track, who's off the rails. Danamora 5th the outside. 6th the rails is Starmaker, followed by Broan, and Just a Tick is making a dash on the outside. Darbas is next on the rails. Then our Mr. Navigator. He's starting to stoke up now. Further back then came Rover on the inside. Sustensible. Well back Fine Spy. Then Reasons, French Resort, and Lord Siri. They come up towards the home turn on the Ipswich Cup. They've got 400 metres to go. He's back on track, is making a big dash on the outside, and he's raced to the front. He's back on track. Bird away from them. 2 lengths in front. He's 3 lengths in front of Sonata and Eastern Star. Starmaker into the clear. Danamora down the outside. Broan running on, but he's back in track. He's pinched a handy break with 100 metres to go. The jockey pinched it on the home turn. He's got a big lead, and he's going to get the money. Darbas flying home at the end. He got second. Starmaker maybe third, then Broan and Danamora, followed in by Rover, our Mr. Navigator, and Sustensible. Private Label just behind them. Further back then came Fine Spy with Sonata. Well back in the field, Reasons, and the last two over the line, Just a Tick and Lord Siri.
Number 8, the winner there. He's back on track. $10 the win. 3.30 place. Number 1, Darbas at $2. Tight third. Prominent was number 2, Starmaker, showing at $3.70.
Okay, number 8, he's back on track, 10.60, 3.80. 1 Darbas to pay 1.70. 2 Starmaker, possibly third, 4.30. Daily double 8 and 8, $152 there. The runners getting set in Perth for the first leg of today's daily double over in the west. The sub is number 3, Mount Henry.
Racing in the last, and Ken Quest began well with Mr. Ritchie, Profit Taker, and Born to Dance. On the outside, Mr. Ritchie's jockey looking for the lead with Ken Quest, Profit Taker, followed on the outside, Cover the Franks. Behind those next, Born to Dance, who's under restraint, followed by working around them now, Victoria Park from Tamerlane and Emily. To bat 2 further back, Italian Saint. Lord Gargantor works around it from Wyvery second last, and last of all was Pentas. The field moves down the back straight, 1,400 metres out, and Mr. Ritchie clears out to lead by 2. Victoria Park second. 2.5 away third, Cover the Franks up on the outside, followed by Ken Quest and a further length and a half away. 2 Profit Taker just shading Tamerlane. 2 lengths to Emery, followed by Born to Dance on the inside. The favourite right behind it, Lord Gargantor from Italian Saint. Back second last now was Wyvery, and 2 lengths last of all is Pentas. The field moves towards the 1,000-metre mark, and now racing clear is Mr. Ritchie. Glenn Boss going for home, and Mr. Ritchie's bounded about 5 or 6 lengths in front of Victoria Park second. A half-length third was Cover the Franks, followed by Ken Quest and Profit Taker getting up along the inside from Tamerlane and Emily. Behind those next was Wyvery, who's working around them, followed by Born to Dance, Lord Gargantor, Italian Saint, and 2 lengths last of all was Pentas. To the 650, Mr. Ritchie given a steady. He leads by 2.5 lengths over Wyvery, the outside Ken Quest, followed by Emery, Victoria Park. Lord Gargantor camped off the speed, followed by Profit Taker. There's one breaking down there. Cover the Franks as heads that turn for home. Mr. Ritchie in front, Victoria Park to the inside, Profit Taker, Ken Quest, followed by Lord Gargantor, who's under pressure, but is moving up on the outside to the 200 by virtue of the inside. Victoria Park race to the front. Lord Gargantor on the outside from Profit Taker. Victoria Park's in front. The danger, Lord Gargantor on the outside. Victoria Park, Lord Gargantor. Lord Gargantor finishing all over the top of Victoria Park. The face too good, Lord Gargantor. Wins the last, Lord Gargantor, a length and a half. Victoria Park second. Third was Italian Saint, followed by Mr. Ritchie, Profit Taker. Born to Dance didn't run on from Emery, and also Ken Quest from Pentas. Behind those next was Wyvery, and last of all Tamerlane. And this horse, Cover the Franks, has broken down hopelessly on the home turn.
6 Lord Gargantor, Super Tab $2.151, Victoria Park $2.40, 2 Italian Saint to pay $3.20. More from Rod shortly. Replay on that last at Queanbeyan.
There you go, got them away to a good level start. Dangerous Boy went straight. Racing now, Ravine stood there, missed it by 3. First out Providing Light, but it will drift back as again. And Principe Walk again to take up the running. Hot Rise from an outside barrier above the crowd coming across. With it goes He's Regal, then Rustic Dream centre field as they settle. Over on the inside there, Ravine shoving up, followed by Providing Light. Bolster in big trouble there. Had to be eased right out of it. In front of it is Kenwood, Lamormany. Back at the tail of the field, Pete the Painter. And Cold War Errol on centre field as they go by the 1,400-metre mark. And Hot Rise the leader by a length. Second placing Principe Walk, 2 away third above the crowd. Over on the inside as again one to Providing Light, who hasn't got as far back as normally. On the outside of it is Kenwood, then Ravine with on the outer Rustic Dream. A length further back He's Regal. Errol on over on the inside, followed then as they work off the back by Luther. Bolster Providing Light now getting right out of its ground as they work down the side. Her Independence up running about 6th. Well back then Lamormany with Cold War, and last of all is Pete the Painter at the 800-metre mark. And on the inside Hot Rise joined by Principe Walk and Rustic Dream. He's Regal a length away as again waiting for the run. Her Independence, and deeper out on the track then as they come around the turn would have been Kenwood. Deeper out there is Luther as they come to the corner, followed by Providing Light, and over around it Errol on as they swing, and above the crowd is up there very deep as they corner. Kenwood's gone up to Principe Walk as they swing 500 metres out. Hot Raj on the inside, then above the crowd Rustic Dream. Providing Light trying to get through as again has got through nearer the inside to go up and hit the lead, followed deeper out on the track by Bolster, 300 metres out as again in front. Rustic Dream on the outside coming after it. Kenwood is still there with Principe Walk. Ravine trying to get through as again in front. Rustic Dream on the outside. Here's Providing Light coming after the pair as again Rustic Dream. Providing Light ducks in, straightens, took the lead, and Providing Light's coming away. Providing Light wins by 3 parts of a length to Rustic Dream, and as again third. Fourth placing then to Luther with Errol on a nice run. Kenwood further back, Pete the Painter, Lamormany, Cold War, Ravine, then Principe Walk. At the head of the others would have been Bolster. Her Independence back with it there. He's Regal, and last over the line above the crowd.
Winner there for Providing Light at 6 even $2.50. 1 Rustic Dream at $2, and for third number 8 as again it's going to pay $2.50.
For Providing Light $5.40, $2.50. 1 Rustic Dream $2.30, and number 8 for third as again to return $2.50. Now Toowoomba, the first of our selected events there, races 2 through to the last we're covering there, 2, 3.
Near the inside began nicely. Senglow fast away. Madang is showing speed, and Allendale Road kicking up near the inside. Victory Moon, I like him, caught a little bit wide. Then the Mailman. 2 up popping over behind them in the run to the first men, followed then by Mighty Gold, Calvert Prince and Double Duke, Cammy's Boy and Sue. Gene's Interest is drifting back. Back in the saddle is back to second last, and Danger Road last of all. Senglow goes to a clear lead as they swing towards the back, 1,200 metres out, and it's Senglow bowling along out in front, leading by a length. The Mailman second. Third over on the rails, Allendale Road, followed by Madang, Victory Moon and Sat Squeeze, 6th on the rails. A length and a half further back to 2 up on the inside if I like him. Then Double Duke and Mighty Gold caught a little wide. Calvert Prince is 1 back on the rails. Then Gene's Interest, Sue, Cammy's Boy back in the saddle, and Danger Road. On to the next bend, 850 metres left to go. Senglow is a length in front. The Mailman second. Victory Moon going up but wide, 3 deep. Madang is next on the outside of Allendale Road, followed by I Like Him, travelling strongly just off the pace. Sat Squeeze next on the inside. Here comes Gene's Interest. Yorkie taking off on Gene's Interest. Double Duke is next in the middle, followed by Sue, who's starting to go forward. Boy, didn't he go, Gene's Interest? He circled the field. He's gone to the lead. Gene's Interest is in front. They're coming up towards the home turn. He's booted him away. He's 2 in front. He's gone for home on him. The Mailman is running second, Senglow third. Then I Like Him, who couldn't pick up and sprint with Gene's Interest. Sue next on the outside, then Mighty Gold. But Gene's Interest is nicely cleared, 200 metres to go. Can he see it out? I Like Him and the Mailman running on hard on the outside. Gene's Interest is still the leader. I don't think they can get to him. No, they can't get to him. Brilliant ride, Brian. And Gene's Interest goes to the line to win by a length and a half. Second, I Like Him, third back in the saddle. Then Mighty Gold. The next one in then was 2 up. Further back came the Mailman, Calvert Prince and Senglow, Allendale Road. Then Sue, Double Duke, Cammy's Boy. Well back, Satsky, Danger Road, Victory Moon and Madang.
Moving in Perth, number 6, Gene's Interest to pay $5.62.30. 2 I Like Him, $1.90, 10 back in the saddle, $3.40. All right, more from...
Okay, number 6, Gene's Interest to return in the last Brisbane, 5.20, 2.10. Number 2, I Like Him to pay $1.90, and number 10 for third back in the saddle, $4.20. We're off to Perth in just a moment for the call of race number 5 on the program. You've had the call there. Let's have another look at Adelaide race.